Hello everyone, welcome back to our Sofa Q&A 5 question Friday. Now this Friday I'm gonna answer the last question. So the question is, what Forex brokerage do you recommend it to start and how? Um, Actually, it depends on where you are. So again, I know every question I answer is always depend because really in terms of trading, it has so much personal factors and there's no one single game plan fits all. If you are in, the reason I say that because the regulation is different. So if you are in the North American or if you're in Europe, it's different brokerage and different, you know, people. Now, but generally speaking, the big brokerage like FXCM, like Owanda, like Interactive Brokers, these are all very good brokerage to start with. And uh, if you want, I can give you a link that has the brokerage that I recommended. And I'm not associated with any of the brokerage. Again, I personally use Owanda and Interactive Broker only. And the reason is just because I like them. They're very reliable, and also I've been using them for a long time. So I don't really want to change the interfaces. And of course, for you as a new trader, I really, again, brokerage is important, but it's more important for you to actually get a feel of it. Just again at the beginning, I think just go ahead and have fun with trading. Don't think too much about what brokerage you use and things like that. It's like, a lot of people will start trading, they're asking, what computer I should use, or what's my keyboard should like, or what mouse should I use. And honestly speaking, you know, it does make a difference, but not that much because it's really you as a trader. Can you make money out of it? All this equipment, tools are just a image. It's just an add-on. Right? It's certainly good to have a super fast computer. It's certainly good to have the best fiber internet, things like that. But if you don't know how to make money, you're still gonna lose money, right? But on top of that, you spend all this money to buy this equipment. So at beginner, I would say that don't focus too much on finding the perfect brokerage because a good brokerage is just like any other regular brokerage. As long as they don't steal your money, they have a segregated account, and they have enough fund for them to operate as a company, and they provide you with good execution. They are transparent. Generally speaking, that's a good brokerage. So personally, again, I use Interactive Broker. I also use Owanda. Now, Interactive Broker, it's more a high-end brokerage. The reason I say that is because I think they have, I don't know about US, but I know they have a minimum amount deposit. So I think you need to start with $10,000 in order to open an Interactive Broker account. Now in Oanda, there is no minimum amount, so you can actually just use it. So for me personally, currency trading, I will use Oanda, OANDA. Again, I'll put a link below my video, and that's actually the brokerage I use. I did not have any experience with FXCM or Alperis or the big ones, and I'm sure there's a lot more in Europe, especially in London and in Britain. There's a lot more, but I'm not experienced with that. But again, you can just search online just to see if they're big enough, basically, and if they have segregated account, if they are under regulation, and if the office is in a Western country. Uh, because generally speaking, if they're in a Western country, there is just more regulation for it. And of course, depend on that country. But like same brokerage in Western, like in US and in Canada, are actually have different rules. So for you, again, do some research online and find out the one that is most transparent, that is have a great reputation. Again, do not go to the brokerage that offer you ridiculous amount of leverage. That's just a big warning sign for you as a trader. And if they offer you things like, you open an account, you get so much money back. You just think about there's no free lunch in this world, right? So if all you do is deposit money to them, and suddenly they offer you all this ridiculous amount of benefits, it's just a warning sign. Because why would people do that, right? The brokerage essentially want to make money out of commission, and if they offer you that much leverage while they're still a small company, they are taking so much risk as a company. And in one big event, like again I mentioned last year, one big event like Swiss franc, the big brokerage like FXCM. FXCM is a very large forex brokerage. Went bankrupt within 1 day or 2 days, within days, because they're over leveraged. And it happened in the forex market every single day. So again, find some brokerage that's transparent, famous. For me personally, I use Entirety Broker. I use Owanda, and I will actually post more experience from myself or other traders in terms of brokerage. What do they recommend it? And again, for you as a beginner, focus on how to uh, be good at trading and how to control your risk, and things are like that. Don't focus too much on the equipment, on the brokerage, on things that are not that important at the beginning. All right, I hope you enjoyed the SOFA Q&A 5 question Friday series. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, leave something on the comment below, or just hit me on my social media. And anyway, just let me know if you have any other question for me to answer on our next Friday session. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I will see you very soon. Happy trading. Thank you. Bye bye.